in a row. He won the big payday last year. Race fans, here we go! And it's Shane Burrows out to the early lead as we go through 3. Now out of turn number 4, leading lap number 1, it's going to be Shane Burrows, your winner from Thursday night. 3 wide as they go through 1 and 2. Varnador charges to the outside, picks up a couple positions, moves up to 3rd as he battles with Bryan Bernhardt. Lucas Lee in 2nd, Bernhardt 3rd, Varnador 4th, and Mark Whitener in the 5 machine, currently in the 5th spot. Varnador and Bernhardt battling side by side for 3rd and 4th. Varnador to the outside in the 205 machine. Bernhardt in the B69. Settles back in the 4th spot. Mark Whitener right there in the 5 machine, currently in the 5th spot. And you got Kevin Adams holding down 6th. Lucas Lee could be getting some pressure from the 205 machine here in the next few laps. Oh, and Varnador pulls up behind him now as they come out of turn number 2. Meanwhile, Shane Burrows out in front. Shane Burrows starts to extend his lead by almost a straightaway now as Lucas Lee holds off the 205 at the line. Mark Whitener in the 5 machine is in the 4th spot. Buzzy Adams up to 5th. Bernhardt slides back to 6th. Shane gonna come up on some lap traffic here in a few laps. He's got Steve Miller right in front of him. Miller to go with the first car lap down. Shane trying to get around the 8S machine. The 2016 East Bay Raceway Park Modified Champion. Shane just about a 5-second lead over 2nd place Lucas Lee. Jeff Matthews, after starting on the pole, has slid back to 9th as caution comes out. Caution comes out for the 15 of Roger Kraus. Looks like Kraus has a right rear flat. So Kraus brings out the first caution after just 9 laps in, 66 laps to go. So your top 5 at the moment: Shane Burrows, Lucas Lee, Travis Varnador, Mark Whitener, and Kevin Adams. Philip Cobb 6th, Bryan Bernhardt 7th, Kyle Bronson 8th, Jeff Matthews back to 9th, and Maverick Varnador is in the 10th spot. Then you got Mike Petoskey, Devin Gilvin, Ivan and Lloyd Jr., David Poland Jr., Kyle Strickler, that's up to 15. 16th on down is Alan Weiser, Rick Canoyer, Devin Dixon, Kenny Wallace, Eric Moon, David Rudeman, Dale Kelly, Steve Miller, and Roger Kraus will be shown 24th. right, here we go. Back to green flag action. Burrows going to lead him to the green. Lucas Lee going to try something on the outside here. Let's see if he can get around him. Kevin Adams up to third. Whitener, Varnador, Cobb. That's your top 6. Bernhardt back to 7th. As Lucas Lee starting to gain some ground on the 70B machine of Shane Burrows. Lucas Lee looks like he's found something on the high side. Let's see if he can get enough of momentum to come out of turn number 4. Burrows right there on the bottom, as well as Buzzy Adams. Adams back there in 3rd, Whitener 4th, Travis Varnador in the 5th spot. Philip Cobb 6th, followed by Maverick Varnador. Devin Gilpin 8th, Brian Bernhardt 9th, and Mike Batoski currently in the 10th spot. Couple guys that started up front sliding back. Bernhardt and Matthews. Unless they're just saving their tires here. Remember, this is 75 laps. They'll get that halfway point anywhere between lap 36 and 40. So Shane Burrows and problems. Ivan and Lloyd Jr. in the 311 spun around over there in turn 4. So that will bring out the caution. As the field goes single file, they'll line them back up in their position. Shane Burrows doing a great job so far, leading this first 15 laps. Burrows, Lee, Adams, Whitener, Varnador, top 5. Looks like Miller's stopping up there. I believe that was Miller. Yes, Steve Miller goes out turn 1 gate, so maybe his night is done. And just to recap, if you don't know who won over the last 3 nights, Kevin Adams won on opening night, which was Wednesday night. Shane Burrows, again, with an emotional win on Thursday. And last night, Kyle Strickler picked up the win. So the 3 guys that have won so far, one of them is leading, another one in 3rd. And Strickler back there in the 19th spot right now. And remember, Strickler had to race his way in, as he did not get in on points. He only made it 1 night, this being his 2nd night here at East Bay Raceway Park for the 4-day events. All right, lineup is good. As DP going to show the field of 1 to go on this Ybor City. Delaware double file restart. Your leader has the front row all to himself. Second place, Lucas Lee chose the outside. And that put Kevin Adams inside. Fourth place, Travis Varnador will be to the outside. And Mark Whitener to the inside. He is your fifth position, and so on back. All right, race fans, here we go. 15 laps in, still 60 to go. DP looks over the field, and we're back underway. Adams looks to the inside of Shane Burrows. Here comes Lucas Lee with a run. They're going to go 3 wide. Buzzy backed off. And problems over in turn 2. Problems in turn 2 as Bronson gets turned around. Several cars involved in the accident, I believe. Strickler, Kraus, and Bronson all involved in the incident, but everybody drives away. We still got 15 laps complete, still 60 to go. Here we go, 15 in, 60 to go. Green flag, here we go. Burrows leads the way down the backstretch into 3. Adams and Lee battling for second and third. Here comes Whitener and Varnador. The Varnador brothers, Maverick and Travis, now going to battle for position 5th and 6th, and Eric Moon having some problems on the front stretch. Moon stopped over there in turn number 1. Not a good place to stop, but nonetheless, it brings down the caution. Our race fans, don't forget this event is being streamed live around the world tonight. Go to FloRacing.com to catch all the action and the archive footage of these events. Sign up for FloRacing subscription now and get access to the Winter Nationals. For the next couple events, the Crate Late models of the Top Gun Sprints and the King of the 3 Sprints, 360 Sprints. in the Florida Mini Sprint Action Series. Again, catch all the action and archive footage of the event at FloRacing.com. FloRacing content is now available on Roku and Apple TV4 with the Flow Sports app. Download it today and catch all the live action and archive footage of tonight's event and more. And did you know a subscription to FloRacing gets you all access to Flow Sports sites, including Flow Rodeo, Flow Football, Flow Combat, and more. Don't forget that tonight's event is being streamed live. Looks like they're going to start lining them up single file or back to their positions. And it's Burrows leading the way over Kevin Adams, Lucas Lee, Mark Whitener, Travis Varnador. That's your top 5. Maverick Varnador, Delvin Gilpin, Bryan Bernhardt, Philip Cobb, and Mike Petoskey. That's your top 10. 11 through 15 is Alan Weiser, Jeff Matthews, David Poland Jr., Kenny Wallace, and David Ruderman. 16 on back is Rick Canoyer, Kyle Strickler, Ivan and Lloyd, Dale Kelly, Devin Dixon, Kyle Bronson, Roger Krause, Eric Moon, and Steve Miller. So looks like we got 2 cars missing. All right, TP looks over the field once again. 16 down, 59 to go. Here we go. Adams on the high side trying to get a good run out of turn number 2. Let's see if he can catch Burrows. Burrows been running on the bottom there. That car likes the bottom. Adams still trying to get around him. Lucas Lee and Mark Whitener battling for 3rd and 4th. They're side by side down the backstretch. They'll head into turn number 3. Maverick Varnador and Travis Varnador, brothers, battling it out for 5th and 6th. Shane doing a great job hanging on just like he did the other night, picking up that win on Thursday night. Kevin Adams still hanging on to 2nd. Whitener and Lee. Lee now in 3rd. Whitener falls back to 4th, followed by Maverick Varnador and Bryan Bernhardt. Caution over there in turns 1 and 2. And thank each and every one of you for making your Saturday night a part of our Saturday night here at the 42nd Annual Winter Nationals. Still got 3 more weekends to go. Take a couple weekends off, and then we'll kick off our 2018 season here at East Bay Raceway Park on March 10th. Again, you can check out our schedule on our website, evrp.co. All right, field looks good. 20 down, 55 to go. Shane Burrows going to lead him to the green. Strickler on the move, makes it 4 wide down the backstretch. Strickler on the move now. Up alongside the 03 of Philip Cobb and the 205 of Travis Varnador. Strickler on the move as he moves to the high side now. Strickler now up to 9th. They're starting back there in the 21st or the 20th position. Whitener and Adams going to battle now for that 2nd and 3rd position. Whitener on the bottom, Adams on the high side. Adams with a run. Bernhardt now back up to 4th. And Lucas Lee slips back to 5th. Devin Gilpin now up there. Devin Gilpin up in the 6th spot, followed by Maverick Varnador, Alan Weiser, Kyle Strickler, and Jeff Matthews. That's your top 10. 51 laps remaining, 51 laps remaining. Whitener to the inside of Adams. Whitener trying to take over that 2nd spot as they go down the backstretch. Whitener and Adams battling for 2nd and 3rd at the line. It's going to be Whitener with the advantage. Whitener with a .160 difference over Adams. Adams going to shoot to the outside once again, going through 3 and 4. Adams trying to wind her up. Adams at the line will be 2nd now. Whitener back to 3rd. Bernhardt hangs on to 4th, followed by Gilpin. These drivers are all trying to chase down that 70B machine of Shane Burrows. Shane Burrows started on the outside front row, has led every lap so far. Dale Kelly slides up over there in turn number 2, just ahead of the leaders, able to keep a control on it. As Kelly being shown in the 22nd position, just ahead of your leader. Whitener starting to reel in the 70B machine of Shane Burrows as they go through 1 and 2. Whitener gonna look to the inside. Whitener sticks his nose in there. Let's see if he can get underneath him. Whitener side by side with Burrows. And Whitener now takes over the lead. Whitener takes over on lap 46. Officially lap 46. Bryan Bernhardt now up to 2nd. Adams 3rd. Shane Burrows slips back to the 4th spot. Mark Whitener started 5th in the number 5. Whitener starting to come up on some of the lap cars. The 2 of Devin Dixon, the 88 of David Poland Jr. Whitener no stranger to victory lane here at East Bay Raceway Park when it comes to the big money races here. .41 laps remain. They'll be coming up on the fuel stop here very shortly. Whitener starting to open up the advantage over Bryan Bernhardt. 35 laps in. 36 laps in. And Devin Dixon to the infield. Two-time Winter Nationals champion Devin Dixon going to call it a night. Devin Dixon was back there in the 22nd position. 37 laps in. He said by lap 40. Let's see what the difference is at the line between Whitener and Bernhardt. Whitener with just about a 2-second advantage, 1.6 seconds over. And a couple cars having problems on the backstretch. As your leader crosses the start-finish line, 39 in. Here comes your leader. Bernhardt closing in on him. Whitener gets around Wallace and Bronson and Rudeman. And caution will come out on lap 41. Caution out on lap 41. All right, race fans, explain to you what's going to happen here. All the drivers will stop over there in turns 1 and 2. Only 2 crew members per car. They can only change tear-offs and add fuel to the car. If they decide to change a tire and go to the pits, they will have to start to the tail end of the lead lap. So as you can see, they're stopping on the backstretch. Whitener is the leader. I'll give you the rundown here in just a second. A couple cars going off. I see Devin Dixon. He's already done for the night. He's pulled to the infield. And track officials are out there now, so just to remind you once again, only two crew members per car. If anything needs to be done to the car, like some sheet metal pulled out, the officials can only do it. All right, here's your rundown. Mark Whitener is the leader. The B69 of Bryan Bernhardt is second. Kevin Adams is third. Shane Burrows is fourth. Jeff Matthews is currently in the fifth spot. 6 goes to the 12L of Lucas Lee. Maverick Varnador in the 4 is scored 7th. 8th is the 1G of Devin Gilpin. Ivan Lloyd in the 311 is 9th. In the 10th spot, it is Kyle Strickler. 11th is the 25W of Alan Weiser. The 14C of Rick Canoyer is currently 12th. 13th spot is the 15 of Roger Kraus. Kyle Bronson in the 40B is currently 14th. Kenny Wallace in the 36 is currently 15th. David Rudeman in the 00D is 16th. Finishing in the 17th, or excuse me, holding on to the 17th spot is the 205 of Travis Varnador. In the 18th spot is the 03 of Philip Cobb. Mike Petoskey is in the 19th spot. 20th is the 88 of David Poland Jr. The 21st spot is the 22 of Dale Kelly. Devin Dixon currently scored 22nd off the track, followed by the 18 of Eric Moon and the 8S of Steve Miller. All right, so we have 40 laps, 35 to go. Remember, this is $5,000 to win. Again, only tear-offs. If they want to exchange helmets, put some new tear-offs on it, they can do that. Fuel they can put in the car. Didn't see anybody going in and changing any tires. And don't forget, FloRacing.com covering the Winter Nationals. Wednesday night is practice for the Crate Lake models and the Top Gun Sprints. Again, the Crate Lake models only running on Thursday night. Friday and Saturday, the Top Gun Sprints will be joining them. Again, you can catch that on FloRacing.com. Then on February 4th, that's a Sunday, from 6 to 9 p.m. will be the Lucas Oil Dirt Lake Model Series. They'll be practicing here from 6 to 9. Then their racing will start on February 5th and will continue all the way to February 10th. We'll be racing for $12,000 to win. Friday night they run for $10,000 to win. And then they'll close out the Winter Nationals on February 15th through the 17th. February 14th will be practice night for the King of the 360 sprints and the mini sprints. The big Ronald Laney King of the 360s, 10,000 to win, will be on February 17th, and that will conclude the 42nd Annual Winter Nationals here at East Bay Raceway Park. Again, you can always log on to our website, ebrp.co, check out all the stories that have happened here throughout the Winter Nationals. If you can't watch it on FloRacing.com, or if you're just in town and head on home, again, you can always follow us on our website and our Facebook page. We also have a Twitter account. Anything that is posted on our Facebook page automatically goes to our Twitter account. All right, the signal being given for all drivers. Make sure you're back in your race car via race control. Less than a minute, we'll be firing it back up, and we'll continue with the 35 remaining laps. All right, word being given to all the drivers to fire your cars up. And there you see Whitener, the first car to get going. Bryan Bernhardt, Kevin Adams, Shane Burrows, Jeff Matthews, Lucas Lee, Maverick Varnador, Devin Gilpin. All right, looks like everybody was successful in firing up. Everybody back underway. So, after the caution and the fuel stop, Whitener being challenged by Adams and Bernhardt as they go through 3 out of turn number 4. Whitener trying to hang on now. Adams to the outside as they go down the front straightaway. Adams trying to take over that top spot. Adams started 6, now battling for the top spot, temporarily has it as they go into turn number 3. Whitener on the bottom, and it is Kevin Adams taking over the top spot now with just 33 to go on lap 42. Whitener falls back to the 2nd spot. Bernhardt hanging on to 3rd. Maverick Vornador now up to 4th. And Ivan and Lloyd in the 311 now 5th. Whitener not giving up as Adams is to the outside. Whitener to the bottom. Adams on the cushion as they come out of turn number 4. Adams still with the advantage. .132 over Whitener. Bernhardt, Myron back there in 3rd. Maverick Vornador looks like Rudeman gonna pull off. David Rudeman's night done. David was currently scored in the 21st position. So 20 cars still out there. Them two battling hard, being Mark Whitener and Kevin Adams. Adams slips up high in turn 2. That's going to allow Whitener to take back over the top spot, but momentarily as Adams looking for more. Adams on the high side. Whitener now being credited with the lead that time with just 26 to go. As now Whitener and Adams coming up on lap traffic. Lap traffic going to play a huge part in this part right now. As Whitener stays to the bottom. Oh, and Buzzy Adams nearly clips the wall up there. Here comes Bryan Bernhardt. Bernhardt now 3rd. Whitener now comes up on the 70B machine. Shane Burrows, remember Shane was leading for a while, puts him a lap down. Shane currently scored in the 14th spot. Shane now 1 lap down. Bernhardt now up to 2nd. Adams back to 3rd. Adams still riding the high line up there. Bernhardt and Whitener finds it on the bottom. Whitener right behind Matthews now. Remember, Matthews started up there on the pole. Matthews being shown in 13th. So now only 12 cars on the lead lap. Whitener looks to the inside of Rick Canoyer. Canoyer not giving him an inch. Bernhardt trying to follow in Whitener's trails. 20 to go. Bernhardt trying to go to the inside of Philip Cobb. Cobb goes a lap down after Whitener passes him. He's got Alan Weiser in his sight. Weiser currently shown in the 11th spot. Kenny Wallace in 10th. Kyle Strickler 8th. Kyle Bronson now back to 9th. Ivan and Lloyd 7th. Lucas Lee 6th. Devin Gilpin 5th. Maverick Varnador 4th. Kevin Adams 3rd. Bernhardt, Brian Bernhardt 2nd. And Mark Whitener is your leader. Whitener getting around Weiser now over there in 3 and 4. Brian Bernhardt trying to catch him. Bernhardt gets by the 205 machine momentarily. Travis Varnador in the 14th position. As now Whitener has only 10 cars in front of him. Oh, and Whitener puts on the binders there. He gets around the 5 machine of Alan, or 25 machine of Alan Weiser. Mark Whitener has Kenny Wallace in his sights. Wallace currently in the 10th spot. This time by, it'll be 13 laps remaining, 13 to go for Mark Whitener. Bernhardt dives down into turn 1, just about clipped that tire down there. Whitener hanging on. Bernhardt still trying to reel him in. He's got the lap car in front of him, the 25W of Alan Weiser. Oh, and Mike Petoskey up on the high side. Two guys battling for 5th and 6th, Lucas Lee and Maverick Varnador. Kevin Adams still hanging on to the 3rd spot. Adams about a straightaway lead behind your front 2. And we got one slow over there in turn number 2. Your pole sitter, Jeff Matthews. Matthews comes to rest over there. Oh, don't know if he got a flat tire or if he's playing possum. Matthews currently scored in the 12th position. Shane Burrows, after leading, looks like he's going to head to the pits. The 14C of Rick Knoyer, along with Matthews. So your front 2, Mark Whitener, Brian Bernhardt, making their way through lap traffic. Kevin Adams in the 3rd spot. Devin Gilpin in the 1G, currently 4th. As we get them lined back up. Here's your leader. Whitener, then Bernhardt, then Gilpin. Kevin Adams. Adams is in the 3rd spot. Gilpin 4th. I believe Lucas Lee is currently 5th. Race Central telling the guys single file so they can get them sorted out. Get the finishing order started out here as we got just 10 laps remain, just 10 to go. 10 laps remaining. Let's see if Bernhardt can get by Whitener with just 10 to go. Bernhardt started to close in on him. getting through lap traffic now that they got nobody in front of them. With 10 to go, Adams still right there along with Gilpin and Lucas Lee. Maverick Varnador back there as well. Can't forget Kyle Strickler. Strickler back there in 8th, followed by Ivan and Lloyd Jr. and Kenny Wallace hanging on to the 10th spot. You got Kyle Bronson, Alan Weiser, Mike Petoskey, Travis Varnador, Philip Cobb, Dale Kelly, Roger Kraus, and David Pullen Jr. So Brian Bernhardt elects to go to the inside. That's going to put Kevin Adams on the high side. Adams likes that high side as it gets a good run on the top shelf. Watch this restart again. Just 10 laps remain. Here we go. And down the backstretch they go. Bernhardt right there in second. Oh, and Whitener clips a tire. Moved the tire just a little bit, but not enough to hurt him. Bernhardt, Adams, second and third. Here comes Lucas Lee and Devin Gilpin. That's 4th and 5th. As I said, here comes Kyle Strickler. Can't count him out. Strickler currently in the 6th spot. Bernhardt starting to reel in Whitener. Adams with a good run out of turn number 2 down the backstretch. As I mentioned before, Adams going to go to the high side. Can he get a run? Still holding on to 3rd. Bernhardt trying to reel in Whitener. Adams on that high side getting a good run each and every time. Can he build that momentum? This time by, it's going to be 6 to go. Adams that time will be scored 2nd. At the line, Adams on the move now. Adams trying to get around Bernhardt, and does. This time by, it'll be 5 to go. Does Adams have enough to get around Mark Whitener? Oh, caution, caution. Dale Kelly goes around in 1 and 2. This is not what Whitener wanted with just 6 laps remaining. Six to go. It's Whitener, Adams, Bernhardt, Lee, and Gilpin, your top 5. Ivan and Lloyd Jr. in 6th, Maverick Varnador 7th, Kyle Strickler 8th, Kenny Wallace up to 9th, Kyle Bronson 10th, Alan Weiser 11th, Roger Kraus 12th, Travis Varnador 13th, Dale Kelly 14th, Philip Cobb 15th, David Pullen Jr. 16th, Mike Petoskey 17th. Those are the cars that are left on the track. Here we go. Adams trying to get a run out of turn number 2. Whitener on the bottom. Bernhardt slips back to the 4th spot. Gilpin gets around him. Here comes Maverick Varnador. Three wide as they head into turn number 1. Bernhardt, Gilpin, Varnador. Oh, Varnador gets the cushion. And problems for Gilpin as he falls back 1, 2, 3 spots. Gains them back. Meanwhile, Whitener just about clips a tire out of turn number 4. 4 laps remaining. Can Adams get him? Adams looks to the high side. Adams with a good run. Adams shoots to the high side once again. Martin Whitener trying to stay to the bottom. Can Whitener hang on? Adams getting oh so close. 0.0042 seconds. Oh, and Adams collects the wall over there, and Whitener has some problems as well. Who wants this worse? Whitener gets the 2 to go signal. Mark Whitener. Here comes Bryan Bernhardt. Bernhardt gonna try and reel those guys in. Adams gonna have to try and catch him after making a mistake over in turn number 2. Mark Whitener gets the white flag one more time around. Can the Magic Man do it? Kevin Adams gonna have to give it all he can as it comes out of turn number 2. Last turn through 3, out of turn number 4. Here he comes, checkered flag. Mark Whitener picks up the win. The gentleman out of Middleburg, Florida picks up the win. There you see him doing some donuts over there. Whitener does it. Whitener able to hold off Kevin Adams. Third was the B69 of Bryan Bernhardt. Kyle Strickler was 4th. 5th goes to the 4 machine of Maverick Varnador. 6th through 10th. 6th is Devin Gilpin, followed by Ivan and Lloyd Jr. Kenny Wallace comes home 8th. 9th goes to Kyle Bronson, and 10th goes to Lucas Lee.